Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, July 23rd, 2025. Hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, on the new comic book shop wall, mailed to you, however you guys get your books. I hope you guys found all the books you're looking for this week. I know I did here in the loud, mysterious black bag. As usual, I have read all the books. I got 4 books this week. I've read all the books. And I'm going to do a spoiler-free, my thoughts on the books. I've got them listed in order of least favorite to favorite. And before we get dived into that, click the links below. Come join me on my Whatnot shows. Super fun times. I've still got CGC 98 mystery slab boxes and all kinds of other stuff if you're looking for runs or, I don't know, I have a bunch of stuff. I'll get the loud, mysterious black bag out of the way. Now, in my 4th spot this week, I got this cool Dell'Otto cover for the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 8. Just a really slick Dell'Otto cover. And I don't know. I really kind of felt it in this issue because the writing by Kelly is actually kind of good, right? And man, I'm just not sure John Romita Jr. is still up to the task. This new character we've introduced is super cool, and I guess I just kind of there was a good story there, and the art was good, like as far as like John Romita Jr. style, but I kind of wanted more, I wanted like a more, golly. Oh man. And so I had to put it in number 4. Although I don't know if you guys are reading it. It's not a bad story. Like, this kind of a cool bad guy. And he seems pretty powerful. I don't have much else to say about it. It's basically like the same exact review that I gave the last issue of Amazing Spider-Man, where I'm kind of over John Romita Jr. on Amazing Spider-Man, man. I'm over it. I'm ready for a new take. And here we have. So in my number 3 spot, I've got Saladin Ahmed and Martin Coccolo's Wolverine run, and I'm kind of digging this run. It's pretty cool. Like, just he writes Wolverine really well, and this issue was very bloody, so not for the faint of heart. As you can see, Wolverine versus Sabretooth showdown, and I don't know, this run just feels very comic bookish. It's the last page spoiler or teaser for the next issue really got me, and the whole setup that they have had for this kind of even baited me in as to being kind of like, okay, what's really happening here? Interestingly enough, what I initially sort of thought it is what ends up happening, but he had me tricked for a little while where I was kind of thinking it was something else for a few issues, though right in the beginning of this arc, I thought for sure it was that'd be crazy. Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? That's not a spoiler if you haven't, you have to have read it to know what the heck I'm talking about there. But yeah, it's a pretty good run, right? I don't know. And in my number 2 spot, I've got Batman 161, the Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. I feel like, am I wrong, guys? This took forever to get? It's like 2 months late. I'm always like lost in the story a little bit because it's been so long since I read 160 that I was like, what? But yeah, it was kind of worth the wait. Again, the art by Jim Lee is awesome, right? It's amazing. It might not be like peak Jim Lee, but if you compare this to Amazing Spider-Man this week with John Romita Jr., like, no offense to anybody, guys, but if you compare the two, like, Batman looks cool, man. It's drawn real well. It's drawn real well. Jim Lee's still amazing, right? And I just don't know if the story's there. I'm not exactly sure, like, what's going on outside of, and this isn't a spoiler, just, I maybe I'm confused, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on outside of Hush is bad and he's back for vengeance. And that's kind of been, like, trailed out now for 5 issues. And I'm kind of waiting for something more to happen with it, or I don't know. In the writing, I feel like it's kind of letting me down. But the art was so good, and there was some interesting parts that kind of pulled stuff together that brought it up to my number 2 spot this week. And maybe no surprise if you've been watching for a while, I've got Uncanny X-Men issue 18 in the number 1 spot. Got this cool Greg Land cover. That's a really cool Rogue. She's like throwing Remy's cards. Maybe she stole Remy's power, stole Gambit's power. But this run continues to impress. I found myself maybe like 4 pages into this run so enamored with the story and everything that was going on in this book that I was like, creeping forward to the front of my mind came this, God, I hope this doesn't get canceled. It's so damn good. And that's gotta rocket you to the number 1 spot this week, right? So it's just really good. I don't know what else to say. We didn't even really, I know a lot of people have been complaining about the outliers taking too much time in this book. And I don't think we really got too much of the outliers. This issue was Rogue and Gambit and Nightcrawler and a super duper interesting beat that has been brewing slowly with Nightcrawler has started to get some payoff in this issue, and that beat, that storyline has me, right. I'm totally invested, and just like heartstrings being pulled, and what have I said? If you can pull out my heartstrings, or if you can make me feel some sort of emotion just from the writing and the art together, then I think it's a standout. When something can do that, it's a standout above the rest. And that's where Uncanny X-Men was for me this week, guys. So I had a bunch of fun with the books I got. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. If I'm missing something you think super cool, hey, leave a comment below what you think I should be checking out this week. As always, check out the Whatnot too. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.